Yes, a lot quieter. Woo! Still got to finish welding up down there right now, but came out good. So from the last video you saw, we got most of the exhaust on, tacked up. So what I'm gonna do is remove the welder out so I could tack it onto the car, the final section, and hopefully then I could just take everything off the car, just weld it up outside. So down there where that transition is, that's the area that moves. It has to be precise. Right here is the final section. Everything else should be good. So I have a V-band right there by the muffler just in case I want to change it or whatnot. But so far I think when I put everything together, tack it right here, it should be able to keep the whole exhaust in place and fix whatever issue we may have. So right now we're gonna start tacking on the car. Since I'm not professional like most of the guys, I have to use a filler rod to tack it. So what I'm gonna do is I use zip tie to pull this section in, and then the muffler is right here so it doesn't move. So there's a little bit of pressure on it. So once it's in place, it should keep it there. So I'm gonna tighten it a little bit more, and that should help me keep that section from moving around when I'm trying to tack it. It's gonna be very, very, very complicated. I gotta use the foot pedal with my hands or my elbow, so just watch all the drama unfold. I don't know how this will come out. Hopefully it works. Ooh. So that tack worked, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now I just gotta go around. I think that's attacking in 2 places. That should be enough to hold it, I'm hoping. I'm gonna go down there and try to tack those 2 pipes, and if those work, then I could just use a V-band right there, break it off, loosen up on the V-bands, come up here, just take the whole thing off, tack the back, come back, put it on, make sure everything works. Or at least tack it outside, I should say, since everything's already out here. So all the tacks were made. Down there, it is not pretty. I'm not even gonna show y'all. I mean, normally my stuff is bad, but that thing, woo, that ain't pretty at all. So that's done. Back here is finished. I'm just gonna drop the center section, or whatever section you wanna call it. Go outside, tack it up a lot better, and then put it back up to make sure everything fits. Take out the V-band, take down those 2 V-bands, and then the whole thing should come down. Should be able to go outside, redo these tacks, clean it up, make sure everything looks a lot better. So as you can see, everything came out, which is good, but the tack was a little bit crooked, but more or less I should be able to fix that. So I'm gonna do that now. So everything's tightened up. I'm about to start it right now to see what it sounds like. Obviously welded up. I just want to see what it sounded like. The little exhaust leak is right here, but it is a lot quieter than it originally was, so I guess this muffler will be doing its job. So everything's in this place. Now I just gotta tack everything up and then have my boy weld everything up, and we should be good. Once again, it's getting dark, so this is more or less everything is hanging from the top. The clamps are what I use to position these in place, so I have to clean up all of this mess eventually once it's all welded on. Just grind them down and probably polish it out, but that's what I did at the top, so you don't really see it. So now I'm gonna throw it in the car and just hope everything stays in place where it should. So it's pitch black as you guys can see, but I'm getting working. The exhaust is up. I like where it is, and it, I put everything back on, tacked everything up. Now it's welded, it's hanging by its own power. So I just gotta take the whole thing back off, weld everything up, and then I just bolt everything back in, and we should be good. All the hangers are securely in place. It's basically hanging by itself right now, no support. I'm thinking I might make one more bracket just to hold on to the exhaust right there. The exhaust right here in this section to prevent it from bouncing around, but I don't know if that will make it too rigid. But so far I have a good amount of clearance and pretty happy with it. Wish it didn't take me as long, but hey, I kept changing my mind. I kept trying to figure out the best way to do it, and I think this is a very good layout for everything that I needed. It's not as pretty as I would like it to be, but for its attempt. So far I'm happy with everything. So this is the back piece, the muffler. So this is the plastic diff. Go to the 2 into 3 inches. And that goes over. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything. This is my wonderful tacks. It didn't come out great, but it held everything in place, so it's functional. It looks like crap, but it's functional. And now I'm just gonna hope my boy has some time to clean everything up and just weld it up for me, and then I should be able to throw everything in the car and be happy. Throw everything in the car and drive it. Whew. This thing took a lot of work, but I have full exhaust. It's a lot quieter. And here's the drive shaft. I gotta figure out what to do with this bracket right here. I'm gonna probably make it out of stronger steel, because that's the support for this side. I'm gonna make one down here also. Got this portion just to be an extra support, or I might even just do it here. But that's all easy stuff. Once it's on, it's fairly good. It's not moving, so I think it's stable. But you know me, I like to over-engineer stuff for no reason. So I don't know. We should be good.